Anthony Hamilton performed in Pretoria over the weekend. He gave us a show to remember during his Soulful Night tour. Lindiwe Sithole caught up with him to chat about his music, family, and how the late Aretha Franklin inspired him.
Maybe I'll be sitting here waiting on you to come home again.
Anthony Hamilton is a singer and songwriter hailing from North Carolina. He started singing at the age of 10 in his church choir and says the church played a significant role in his life. You may recognize him from his songs Charlene, Her Heart, and Pass Me Over. Anthony is also a Grammy Award-winning artist.
Being a southern born little black boy from the southern parts of North Carolina. I mean, you know, the Carolinas. Being a church raised kid, you always absorb what your surroundings are, and hearing that all my life, it just had to come out. You had to go to church from where I'm from, or you're gonna get a whooping. Yeah, so it was like, oh, you know, you're not gonna stay home. If you can go out and play, you can go to church, and it was that type of thing. But it was important for me to be there, to hear someone's soul open up, to hear somebody sing from a place that you didn't know exist, and it scared me when I was younger to hear those voices, those big voices, and the shouting. And you know, but when I learned what it meant and what it was for, it was a cry out to God and a cry out for help, healing, and power. I embraced it even more.
He's in the country to promote his latest album, What I'm Feelin', through his tour Soulful Night.
2 years ago, I think I've transitioned even from there. But then I was going through, you know, a phase coming out of a marriage, you know, asking myself, what is it that I'm feeling? Going into dating and trying to find myself outside of a marriage, it was a time for me to let go of a lot, enjoy life, party some, you know, and just connect back to family and friends. Now it's rock and roll, baby.
He says the album is a reflection of the type of phase he's going through. He says he hopes this album can inspire his fans going through the same situation to find their inner peace.
Although marriage is beautiful and sacred and it should be for forever, sometimes things happen. I think if you embrace it and know that in yourself you did your best and you own up to your own mistakes and you build from there, and the relationship is not torn, you guys can work through it. You can work through it as an individual, as a co-parent or whatever. That's not a death sentence. It's a time to reflect. It's a time to gather and grow from it. Embrace it. Yeah, just be vulnerable in that moment and grow from it. And hopefully I inspired somebody else who went through a divorce or almost gone through a divorce to really look at it and see if it's what you're supposed to be doing, or should you stay and fight. Sometimes we don't know.
This is not the first time Anthony is performing in the country. Anthony says he's honored to be performing in the country during Women's Month.
This is getting personal, personal, personal. Let's stay for a while.
I think it's beautiful that I came here to around the same time. Hopefully it'll keep happening. I like to celebrate the women, and they've been a very important part of my life, from my mother, my sisters and aunts, and just amazing women, period. Teach us how to be men most of the time when daddy's not there. So we have to celebrate. You guys wear a lot of hats, and you should be celebrated.
Every part of me belongs to your love.
He pays tribute to his musical idol, Aretha Franklin, who passed away last week.
It was a great loss, but she did so much and had such a long, amazing career that it's so much to live through, to continue to embrace her music, playing it, and the memories that, the memories behind it. Whether your mother, your grandmother, like she's touched all of our lives. Still to the day, she's sampled, she's mimicked. A lot of the young ladies that are singing now want to have some Aretha.
No matter what the people say.